Greetings, this is Commander Lobo with your action talk for March. My God, is it March already, Aaron?
Yes, it is.
Oh, God. All systems go. We are having a blast here in the studio. It is so busy. We have our new episode, of course, our brand new episode, the Monsterpalooza Crud special featuring the Mad Monster, which now you can watch on our Roku channel, OSI74. We had an amazing live stream with it on Twitch. I believe it's still archived on Twitch if you want to watch it there. We have it on our website, OSI74.com. We also have it, I think it's going up, is it Friday, Aaron?
Yes, Friday.
Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, we'll be going live on YouTube with the episode, our brand new episode. So we're trying to encourage people to see, now that it's made, it's, we do the premiere and it's like, bleh, it's like, no, well, a new episode's out. We got to get people to watch it. They might not know it's out. So yes, so definitely Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific, it'll be dropping, live streaming onto YouTube, and then it'll be there on YouTube. And then, of course, our 50, how many, Aaron?
57.
57 affiliate stations.
Yeah, I sent it off to them today.
Across the country, possibly around the world, right? Some of them are in other countries.
I think so.
But a lot of them are community stations, they're nonprofit stations, they're public access stations and PBS stations. This is a thing that we don't make money on. It actually costs us money to make it available to all these stations, but it is part of your support. When you support our studio, OSI 74, that is part of what we spend the money on. We have a brand new GoFundMe for this year, so forget about the old GoFundMe. We have a new GoFundMe for this season.
We should close the old one out.
We should. So cinemaInsomnia.com/season 2025, I believe is the right URL for that.
And I feel like once we've closed the old one out, we can probably make the support link go to it also.
The support short link go there, yeah, that might be a good idea. We'll talk to Spin Master Scott about that. So that's kind of an exciting thing. It's going out to all those stations too. It will be, we'll probably show it on the Monster channel, probably see it on a lot of places, but watch our new episode. It's great. Speaking of conventions and convention shows, and there was an amazing toy fair in New York, 2025 Toy Fair, exclusive peeks at stuff that won't be hitting the shelves until the fall. So it was really exciting that we got to get exclusive material from Pure Horror, courtesy of the Monster channel. So we have Sammy from Pure Horror talking to many of the toy makers, manufacturers, and getting early access. I mean, they're letting her physically touch everything, and we were getting really good looks at toys that haven't even hit the shelves yet. We are sort of been repackaging that stuff for Cinema Insomnia and OSI 74 on our live stream last Saturday night. We had a little taste of Joe Senna from the Monster channel sort of tantalized us with a little video from the first day of Toy Fair, from Friday at Toy Fair. Then we did on Monday, we showed the Pure Horror's coverage of the Funko Pops. And last night also, we showed it again, although I think we kind of side by side with it on Monday, and then we did more full screen last night for the Commander show. And the reason we showed it is because they premiered some Real Monsters toys, and that was our draw along. Coincidentally, our draw along was of the Nicktoons Real Monsters, and they had exclusive new Funko had exclusive new Real Monsters toys, so it was kind of fun to segue from everyone's draw alongs of those characters and then showing these figures, brand new figures that haven't, the first look at brand new figures of those characters from the 90s, right? Is that show from the 90s?
Yeah.
I think so. So it's funny because I hadn't thought about those guys in a while when I did the drawing. I'm like, oh, this is kind of obscure, and it's like, no, it's coming back. You're just on the forefront, or always on the forefront, Aaron.
Yeah.
Always on the forefront. So
there's been a couple things recently where we were just randomly doing something with them because they were old, and it turns out they're back.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes I feel like, are they spying on us? But no, it's something in the zeitgeist. Everybody wants it to come back. It's the time for it. Everything has that cycle, I think, you know. And I think especially artists and stuff can kind of pick up on that that wave. So anyhow, we have Toy Fair exclusive material. We've really enjoyed the stuff that we've got so far. Stuff from Sammy has been amazing. What we watched last night was a lot of fun. The people in the chat really enjoyed it. And right now, for our action talk, I thought it would be fun to show a little more of the footage that we got. I am a fan of Mego stuff. Mego, of course, made the Micronauts, as well as those wonderful superhero and monster figures from the 70s. What are those, 6-inch, I think, something like that, right? The Mego figures.
Yeah.
So I really thought it would be fun to see the Mego segment right now with Pure Horror doing their coverage of Toy Fair and the Mego display. So let's check that out right now, shall we?
I am at Mego with
Paul Clark, Dr. Mego.
Dr. Mego himself. So, bringing it back.
Okay, yeah.
Brought it back. I have a lot of these.
Oh, awesome. All right, so you're a Mego collector.
I have about, well, maybe 25, possibly more.
We've made over 300 since we came back in 2018.
I only do horror.
Oh, yeah, no, I get it.
Solely
Do you
horror.
like Bela Lugosi Dracula?
I do.
We put that in Target in 2018.
I have quite a few of these ones, but I've just seen this. This is new, and I love Beetlejuice. Just seen that one.
Yeah, well, that's a prototype, so that hasn't gone to production yet.
Yeah, I literally just picked this up. This is new.
Yes.
This is very good.
Thank you.
I like this a lot.
The Nun was from the Conjuring universe.
Yep.
It doesn't show it on the package, but it's actually a two-sided head.
Oh, wow.
If you take the veil off, there's another head with the fangs out.
That's a new situation. You don't usually do that.
No, but the way this went to Catholic school, so nuns freaked me out. But the way this is, the veil covers the whole back, so I can make a second fangy face, and then you could turn it around and just put the veil back. Some people didn't realize that.
Well?
No, that's production. No.
How is everybody meant to know?
Sorry.
Secrets in the packaging.
Yes, we should have put it on the package.
Yeah, it should have. How is everyone meant to know?
So customers are buying too, because the factory did some with the fangs out and some
Well, this is
without.
how you sell more, by
That's
putting it on
what we
the
do.
box and letting everyone know that there's
It's
two
okay.
heads.
Mego collectors always buy one to keep and one to open.
Guilty.
Yes.
I've done that with the creature. The creature
We
has
had
been
three
one
versions
of
of the creature.
I have
did
the
them in-
green and the black and grey, which actually looks blue.
Yes, it does. It came out a bluish tint. And there's a lighter green and a darker green.
Actually,
Yes.
did the darker green go in the box and
I
the
think so.
lighter
Yeah,
green's in the packet?
that was for Walmart.
I have all of them.
Yes, that was Happy
Yes.
New Fear.
Yes, I have all of them because I got the box, from Walmart, and the blue, grey, and the green. So yes, I have the full collection. The creature ones are my favourite.
We'll try to do more.
I've just seen this is a new guy.
Yes, we're doing for
The Creepshow
Creepshow
series.
TV.
Yeah,
The Gill Man.
that's very cool.
It's very hard to find images.
I can imagine.
I'm doing like screen captures.
I mean, it looks great though.
Yeah, and
Really,
the old
really great.
Mego
It's got
touch.
a really nice face.
Thank you.
Really
I
nice
can't
face
take
on
credit
this
for it. It's my sculptor.
Monsters. I find the Mego monsters have good faces.
Well,
I really do enjoy the faces.
Mego back in the old days only did 4 Mad Monsters. Public domain versions of Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, and Mummy.
Yeah.
Wolfman actually looked like a dog. And he was actually cooler. But now, since Mego's come back since 2018, we are going heavy into horror.
Well,
we did Father's
horror's the best
Day.
way, and I love
With
this.
with
And this
the-
is very good. I want
Yes.
this one. I don't have this in my collection. That's very cool. That's really cool. It's one of my favourites. I've got this one, this one,
I call that the Chippendales Frankenstein.
Yeah. I've got these.
Then we did Hammer.
Yeah, I
Dracula.
saw the Hammer collection. You've done quite a few for Hammer, didn't you? There's a few for Hammer, isn't
Yeah.
there?
We did the Hammer Frankenstein.
Yeah.
We couldn't do the Wolfman, but we did the Mummy. And I've been working on trying to do more Hammer. We also did the Reptile.
Yes, that's it. I see. A company I previously worked for did stock all of every release that come out.
That's what I love to hear.
So yeah, that was a whole thing. So these are older releases as well, aren't
they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got this. I don't actually have that. That's amazing. But this is so very cool.
Back in the 70s, Mego wouldn't have dared make an Exorcist doll.
I love her.
Meanwhile, now it's a whole different world. Adults are buying it. We can go far and deep into horror.
I need this.
I know a guy.
And I need this one.
Yes, okay.
And as soon as Beetlejuice comes out.
Well, you got my card. Let me know.
They're very, very cool. Yeah, I've collected these since they got stocked.
These guys are brand new prototypes. Only done last week.
Crooked Man's very cool.
Yes.
God.
Feel free to pick up. Yeah.
Crooked Man's creepy as very, very creepy. Very cool. Really cool. Yes. And Jason looks great.
Oh well, this was. They just cleared up the rights to the Jason movies. It's just now with the guys that did the original. New. It's part of Jason Universe, and this is.
That's a whole new thing as well. Everyone's doing Jason Universe.
That'll be in Walmart for Christmas.
Very cool. Yeah, I love it. No, these are great. As I said, I've been a collector of these for a long time.
These will be coming to Walmart also.
Very cool.
Last Subaraya from Creepshow TV, Gray Matter, Gilman, and the werewolf, Bad Wolf Down, the episode.
They look great. They all look really cool.
Well, unless like a werewolf that's, any chance to do a werewolf.
Yeah. A dressed one as well. No, he looks great. The face is great again. Like, I find with these, the sculpts are getting better and better. They do look really, really good. I love them, and they definitely have a place within my collection. Yes. Killer Khan one is actually, the face on this is so good.
Yes.
That's a really good one. Yeah, these look incredible. I'm super excited to add some more to my collection. Thank you so much for having me today.
My pleasure.
We'll be looking at more of these soon.
Oh, wow. God, there's some good stuff in there. Thank you, Sammy. I like that Jason Voorhees is coming out right in time for Christmas, Aaron. Not Friday the 13th. Making sure Jason hits hits target by Christmas.
Well, I mean, some of the original folklore around St. Nicholas had to do with like a butcher who'd murdered some kids that St. Nicholas raised from the dead, and then he killed the serial killer. So
this is very apropos.
So we're bringing Christmas back to its roots.
Bringing it back to its grim roots. Yeah. Wonderful. That's good. People are supposed to tell horror stories at Christmas. I think we should bring that back. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad. It's going to be a spooky Christmas. One of the things they showed at the Funko table was they had an advent calendar with Nightmare Before Christmas, and then you flip it the one side, it's got two figures on it, and it's counting the days to Halloween, and then you flip it the other direction, and it's like the Christmas town, and it's counting the days till Christmas. I thought that was really neat. That was one of the neater, cooler items from the one we watched last night. More to come. We've got Trick or Treat Studios and NECA and Super 7. And a lot of other amazing makers, so we'll be sprinkling that stuff into our live streams, and I think Aaron and I are going to try to maybe put some of it together for OSI 74 on our 24/7 stream. Maybe even make a program out of some of that stuff. Put it together for the channel.
Yeah, like a special.
It's a special. It's because it's real good, really good in-depth material. And what's nice about it is it'll be fresh for a while because those toys aren't available for sale yet. No, they're not sold anywhere. They won't be until September. A lot of them anyway. So that's one thing. The next thing I think that I would like to reiterate for those of you, it's sort of in that category of we don't push it enough. The podcast, the Sleepless Nights podcast. Paul is in here helping with the live streams, and when he comes in here, we've been recording new episodes of the podcast, just like the old days, and it's been honestly a lot of fun. I invite you to listen to the Sleepless Nights podcast with Mr. Lobo. It's available wherever podcasts are sold. We just finished recording episode 143, Aaron.
Oh, wow.
143 with Tate Hoffmaster, the director of Pizza Guy 8, and we talk about independent filmmaking, and he helps us clean the studio. So Paul and I did the Clean House episode, and now we have the Clean Studio podcast. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, in the category of not pushing enough.
Well, and the podcast needs the support because Paul wants to buy every toy that was in that last video that we showed.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely, he wants every one of those toys. So, and when we get to the Super 7 segment, he really is going to want every one of those toys, especially the G.I. Joe stuff and some of that other stuff.
Yeah, his G.I. Joe collection's insane.
He is insane. You know, Andrew from Toy Fusion just sent Andrew from Toy Fusion just sent Paul a Fatal Fluffy G.I. Joe character and a Star Wars Stratego.
Oh, wow.
So those were some things that I thought, you know, how do you thank Paul for doing what he does? And I thought that it would be nice if we could give Paul a couple of things he's been after. And so we'll be showing those off in the stream. But this is exciting news. We're finally catching up with the Blu-rays. Dixie's been working on the art again for the Blu-rays. We've got some things that we're doing here in our lives that are making it complicated for them to get done. But now it seems like we're back on track with getting covers made. So we'll be catching up on a lot of the Blu-ray releases. The first one coming out right now, we finally got boxes of them here, is the RetroCon M3 Squared Night of the Space Thunder Kids. So another convention episode, a really crazy movie, and a really good time, really fun. You know, it was great to round out that trilogy, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Of the RetroCon saga. I don't know if we've done that with any other convention where we did 3 back-to-back interlinked episodes.
And I remember that was just really funny because we had no intention of making that episode when we got there.
The first one?
And then the third one.
Oh, the third one, yeah. We were going
to. And everybody's like, we're doing another one this year, right? And we're just like, oh, God.
Yeah. But
we were feeling terrible going into that con.
Because we RetroCon 1 and 2 were very popular, and people were very excited about us doing a third one.
By the time Hot Rod's like, we're doing a trilogy, right? And it's just like, now we have to.
Now we have to. Yeah, if Cybertronic Spree wants us to do it.
They're at the con for 2 hours all weekend.
Yeah.
And they cut their line off early to screw around with us.
Yeah. So, no, I'm happy that we did that. And I'm glad that we could bring it back to G.I. Joe, because that's kind of where the first one sort of starts. So it's kind of interesting if you look at the RetroCon trilogy, like it sort of starts with G.I. Joe, and then it kind of takes you into Transformers land for a while.
Yeah.
And then the third one kind of brings it back to G.I. Joe. So it actually, those 3 episodes work together really well. But anyhow, this is RetroCon M3 Squared. We also get to see Grimlock out of kayfabe. So that kind of brings it full circle too.
Yeah.
It's a great episode.
Yeah.
Now you
lots of Cobra Commander goodness.
Now you can order this episode as just a normal episode. We're gonna be switching it over. I think at least I don't know if it is switched over yet. I'll have to check, make sure that it's ready just to be ordered as not as a backer version, but as the normal.
Better not still have people buying and have their names
the
added to credits.
No, but it should be the normal price standard edition Blu-ray now. For RetroCon, if you missed out on being a backer. But the real issue, not the real issue, but the real nice thing is that now that we have the boxes of Blu-rays here, we can start sending these out to our backers who are also getting the DVD. So they're getting the Blu-ray and the DVD and the autograph before anyone else is going to get them. And that is the same deal we're offering for the episode that I'm making with Paul, the least ambitious episode ever. With Father of Devil Bat's Daughter. I think it's something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The Father of the Devil Bat's Daughter, which is basically Devil Bat's daughter and the Devil Bat combined. And it is our least ambitious episode ever. So that is one of the episodes that you can back. Super Wheels 2, Super Wheels Full Throttle, is another episode that's in production. Because of some, again, life changes, we have to kind of rework Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi is cursed, but we will get it together. We always do. In April, we're planning on shooting Bela Lugosi and getting that episode done. So if you want your name in that episode, there's still time to get into that episode. Many of you already have. So those are at least 3 episodes that I know of that are available for associate producer credits. If you want to be pre-order the Blu-ray, be a Blu-ray backer, get an associate producer credit, and get your name on the IMDb. So those are good good opportunities coming up to be part of the show. But in the meantime, we will be mailing these out to the folks who've been waiting for RetroCon Part 3. So that's super exciting. Mugs. Another thing we have is the art mugs. And I think it's cinemainsomnia.com/art mugs. Drink along with Mr. Lowe. You can draw along, you can drink along. Just don't drink and drive. But this is Mittens Attacks version. I don't know, Aaron. You probably can't see that, Aaron. But this is the Mars Attacks mashup with Miss Mittens is one of the designs. The Godzilla minus Mickey, my famous drawing that I did. So famous, some guy got a tattoo of it. That's crazy. I remember when he contacted me. He's like, I want to do your live stream drawing as a tattoo. I'm like, okay. And it's huge, full color.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. So the Godzilla minus Mickey, which is Steamboat Willie being chased by Godzilla. And then there's Spy Loves Spy, which is instead of Spy versus Spy, where they're trying to kill each other. I think one of them's got candy and the other one's got hearts, or one of them's got something like that. One's got flowers, one's got
flowers and candy.
And then the last one is the timeline from the cat episode with Felix, Heathcliff, the Killaban cats, and Garfield. So there's the cartoon cat timeline artwork. So what we're going to do with those is we only have 20 of each design, and when they're gone, they're gone. And if they're not gone by the time we switch it over to the next design, they'll just be gone. So we're just going to be rotating them 4 at a time, 4 designs at a time. So if there's a piece of artwork from the live stream that you really want a mug of and you see it there, jump on it. Because they're all going to be limited to 20 pieces, each of the...
I feel like the Three Stooges X-Men one's going to go fast.
Oh, yeah. The Three Stooges X-Men one is going to be a hot item. All right, Aaron. I can't think of anything else. Anything new on the Roku?
There's some new episodes of Captain Isotope that are up.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, he sent us a batch of, I think, 12 or 13 more episodes.
Joe Reboy.
Yeah, Joe Reboy.
Yeah.
And so I put 5 of them up right away, and then I've been adding 1 a week.
Oh, it's exciting. And of course, he's up in Buffalo where we're on the Throwback TV. which you can watch us on Saturday nights at 10 p.m. on Throwback TV in Buffalo.
Speaking about Saturday nights,
Yeah.
you should probably talk about what you're going to show on Twitch this weekend.
Absolutely. That's how we'll close it out. This Saturday night, for your Cinema Insomnia Saturday night, we are showing a classic episode. It was classic once and then got lost. We had a few of these remake ones that we've done. We did an episode with the she creature, and in it there was sort of the origin of the monster mittens, right, Miss Mittens? I'm really proud of Miss Mittens, by the way. She stopped drinking this week because she's super excited about this episode this weekend. Cleaned up this weekend. So Miss Mittens turns into the monster mittens, and we had this sort of origin of that established in the she creature episode, and then we pulled that episode out of rotation when Sony bought the she creature to do the remake, and that episode just disappeared, and so we recreated it. I think it was Aaron and Miss Mittens' drunken recollections of what it might have been like.
Yeah, as best as Miss Mittens and I could remember what happened in the original episode after a night of drinking.
Yeah, and then so it's a remake of the episode and the remake of the movie.
Yeah.
So the episode's a remake, and then the movie itself is the Creature of Destruction, which is the remake of the she creature. And Larry Buchanan's Creature of Destruction, in our estimation, is sort of like the quality of a Ray Dennis Steckler movie. So we call it SEGA, She Creature of Destruction. That's our retitling of Creature of Destruction for this Saturday night's episode. And that's what we're celebrating this week. That's why we watched She Creature on Monday. That's why we watched the underwater cartoons last night. And that's what we're celebrating. And we'll have more of the Toy Fair coverage. And we'll be seeing you Saturday night on Twitch, cinemainsomnia.com/Twitch. All systems go.